Okay, so I'm going to start with ACode. I'll click here to check my folders. I told you to create a folder called code. So here I have my HTML, and here I have my JavaScript. I can also create a new file called index.css. Let's say index.css. All right, so we can just say h1, let's say dot h1 okay. Now let's say background color, let's say orange. Yellow, let me just say yellow. Let's say okay, color white. Let's see. Okay. All right. Via this, we just alert my name. Now, let me select everything and delete in HTML5. Show website. This is the title, what we show at the top, at the very top. Then this place where there's meta, I'll clean it. Maybe I will bring in my scripts. Script source is to bring in my JavaScript file, that index.js. Then link for CSS. There's link relationship CSS. So you see link rel style sheet style.css, but ours is index.css. So index.css. So if you remember, you see in our CSS we had an h1 element. .h1 means it's a class. So let me create an h1 element. h1. That .h1 shows that it will create a class. So if I put the class h1 now, it shows that it has done that. So now let me put shell Daniel or Mashallah. So let me save now. Let me run it to see if it works. A lot. Okay, the Shemun is there, but the h1 property is not being applied. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, the reason our CSS is not being applied is because we have not saved it. So let's save it in the codes folder. So now it is saved here. Now you see it's here now. So now if we run it, we should be able to see it. So let's run. Good. Now you see. So that's just for styling there. So I could come here and say, okay, give me black. Let's run it. It's black. Okay, I can say, okay, I want a padding of 2 rem. Let's save first. Okay, 1 rem. Yeah, and it added padding. Padding makes it, gives it more internal space. Okay, let's say border radius, let's say 20%. Let's save it. That's to make it a bit rounded. So see, so let's make it 2 rem. So always make sure you save before you render, and bam, we have our, so it's usually better to use rem or that's 2%. So anything we do here, we affect that h1. Now let's have something under, let's say p snippet. Okay, software developer. I could give it a class also. Let's say detail, just detail. So you represent class by using dot detail. So let's say detail. So we have the detail here, so we can give it a padding of 0.5 rem. Background color of let's see, gray. Color, let's say white. Let's see, border radius, let's say 0.5 rem. So let's run it now. I need to save. Okay, let me check what's wrong with it. The detail. Okay, I've not saved this file here, so I have to save both files, and now we have it. So I could also go below and say okay, let's say p, let's say tanks. Now let me give it an ID. You see, ID is a bit different, just tanks. So save, always make sure you save. So here, to represent that it's an ID, I'll use the hash symbol, then thanks. I think it's thanks we use, right? Thanks. So we'll save here, we'll save there. So since I've given it an ID now, I can now say okay, font size smaller. So we've saved everything. Now let's run. So see, there's our thanks. Now let's see if our fonts are applied, our text are applied to it. Our color, let's give it a color of orange. I think orange should work. Not normally you're not supposed to use these names directly. You're supposed to use hex code to represent the different colors. Okay, yeah, it works. So these are the ways we've implemented it. Now let me put something else here in this log. Now let's log let's log 512 times 2, which should give us 1024. So let's run it. Yes, and let's check our console. 1024. So you see our console is working. Everything is working fine.